In a recent interview with Variety, the director of Spider-Man No Way Home, Jon Watts, was asked about how it was to bring together three different generations of live-action Spider-Man and how they handled everything involving these three, especially the fact that they held a therapy group of sorts for all the Spider-Men. So quite obviously, all three Peter Parkers in this film are very different. From how each actor represents their version of Spider-Man Peter Parker to how they swing, how they move, everything is different, naturally, because different companies, different iterations, different actors, different time and place when the movies were originally released. So in an interview with Variety, Jon Watts was asked about this. How was it to bring it all together, and how was it when it was first kind of pitched? And he said that it was one of these incredible ideas that he never thought he would be the one doing it. And then he talked about the process of bringing everybody together. And essentially what it came down to is they had a all Spider-Man therapy session where they sat around and they went through the script, and the Spider-Men were there, he was there, and they essentially did a bunch of improv. And they were bouncing jokes off of one another and having fun, and each one playing their version of Spider-Man and how they believed they would react, so they could kind of get a natural progression of aging, but also, does this feel natural to this character at this point with how we're writing them? And that they kind of bounce back and forth these ideas, themes, and what they were doing. And he says that even at one point, he just took a step back from when they were doing it and just kind of admired it, because here you have Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland all just shooting off their own individual Spider-Man lines, having fun, improvising, and it's just one of those things that you realize, this is it. This is the movie, right? It's these three. Nothing else is going to top this. And you start to appreciate by reading what Jon Watts told Variety that he just feels like the ultimate kid in a candy shop type of scenario. You know, they let him do whatever he wanted and kind of just go with it. Just give us a good movie. And again, I know some people will not agree, but I think he did a phenomenal job. I've seen some people turn on this film and people are slowly starting to turn on it, but it is one of those things where this film, I think, delivered most of what everybody wanted. Certainly delivered everything I hoped for. Maybe missing a couple of things that I wish would have been handled differently in the beginning, but overall, it's exactly what I hoped for. And you get the sense that Jon Watts just kind of went in there going, how do we make this a reality? And then seeing it all fit together, he went, yeah, this is it. As long as we nail this part, even if some other parts are weaker, it won't ultimately matter as long as this part of the work is good. And the three parts that need to work are the group therapy improv session that I'm seeing translating to the screen.